Hey, Isaac, obviously a tough win out there in double overtime. What are just your initial thoughts following tonight's loss?
Man, just tough one, man. Like it's tough because we didn't control the things we could control. Free throws, man. 18 for 35, whatever it was, man. It just things we can't control, man. And we got to take care of that, because I don't feel like it's no moral victories for us. We were good enough to win that game. We put ourselves in a position to win, and we just didn't close. So it's tough.
So, how does this game sort of show you the shift in talent that this team will have to face in conference play for the rest of the season?
We knew coming in that it was going to be a talent, difference and intensity difference and everything. So we prepare hard, man. We got a special team this year, man, and we got some young guys that aren't afraid, man. They really got some heart, and proud of my guys, man. But you know, um, we know the pack. The pack every game. We got to bounce back to Cal now, and get ready for that game. So
This team obviously had to fight through some adversity again tonight, not having four players due to COVID protocols. Does this just further show how well this team can sort of handle those mid-season hurdles?
yeah, absolutely, man. I think that we showed that from game one, and we can handle adversity. We've been showing that all year. We've been in close games with teams. We felt like um, could have been a bigger win for us. But we just fight through adversity. We keep fighting, and I feel like that's really the hallmark of this team. So, we're a really gritty team, and I'm just proud of my guys, man. It's fight. We just got to get it done. Got to get it done.
And lastly, with your second half performance, you and Noah seem to really, turn things up and try to put a fire in this team's offense. Do you really see any positives from your guys' half performance, or is it really just coming down to the win that you guys wanted tonight?
Of course, we wanted to win, man. You could take a lot of positive things out of any game. I think Noah was big for us in the second half. And just as leaders, second year guys, we know we have to do that. We've been in situations before, our whole life when we're competing, and so have all the rest of our guys. So I feel like we kind of got to show these guys a way in certain areas, and picking up in areas such as like energy, leadership, and everything. So just doing little things, but yeah, like you said, man, it's tough, man. We're not satisfied right now at all.
Uh, any other questions for Isaac? Theo, Austin, go ahead.
Hey Isaac, what did you make of Desean Jackson's first start tonight, and how he kind of helped you guys both into the floor before he fell out in the second half?
Deshaun's special, man. 17 years old, stepping into Pac-12 game, not playing that much in non-conference, man. He showed he's special, he got fouled out and everything, but I think he had really good minutes for us, and I think that's just going to continue to expand, the rest of the way. So I think everyone saw what some of the special abilities he has at that age.
And the same question for Carlos Rosario, who hadn't played up until getting thrown out there. I believe it was early in or late in the first overtime. He makes his debut and has to play some important minutes for you guys.
And Carlos is so mentally tough, man. He doesn't let anything get to him. He just never has. He's been through. He had to get surgery and everything. Mid-season, he hasn't been playing and hasn't really practiced. Just started getting back in the flow of practice and everything, and stepping out there in the overtime against a heated game. That just shows how mentally tough you are. I'm proud of him too as well, and he's definitely going to have a special impact here at Wazoo.
Thank you.
Jimmy Vinnick.
Isaac, it seemed that, as the game wore on, the lack of depth with the guys out seemed to kind of have an effect. Was it a little harder just, already being short guys and then having to send a game in a double overtime just to kind of keep the energy flowing and keep yourself kind of on the up and up with that?
It's tough. Yeah, it's adversity for sure, and different. But a lot of guys are in college basketball are going through a lot of the same things right now. We're playing in uncharted territory, and there's a lot of guys have people out and everything. You just got to find a way to keep fighting, man. And I feel like that's just going to build more team chemistry for us and help us out down the way. Just knowing that we can this next man up always. It's been like that since since Coach Smith got here, and he's preached that to us heavy, and it's just trickled down to everybody. So, you can take a lot of positives from that, but it was a little tough, but we always pick up where we need to pick up. So.
Just kind of on that same note, it seemed, I think it was midway through the second half, you kind of took over, went on, I think, a 7 or 8-0 run yourself. Did you feel yourself shouldering a little bit more of the load and a little more of the pressure today with those guys out and wanting to step up and play another strong game?
Yeah, I have scoring ability, but I'm taking a little bit of a different route this year. I'm trying to really learn how to be a senior leader and just get out there and get guys going and just play with pace, and I'm still learning, I just picked it up where I felt like I needed to pick it up at when we needed a little spark, and I feel like I have the ability to do that, and I just need to keep being consistent with it.
And then how do you guys, again, it's a tough loss and you never want to take moral victories. I think you said that earlier, but how do you kind of take what the positives from this game and then kind of quickly move on to Cal and get ready for that game next weekend or next week? Yeah.
We feel like, taking Arizona in a double overtime, having guys out, that's the positive we take. And I feel like, just our toughness. And I thought we played solid defense today. Andre had a big game. FA, always has good minutes. Noah had a really good game again. And, guys played well. We just got to control what we can control, man. So you just got to, take the good and the bad, and build on the good, erase the bad, and we got to move on, man. We got a lot of tough teams to play in conference.